don't want to anyway? What do you mean? All right, let's see what we can knock out tonight in Witcher 3. Oh, dear Lord. Pause this. We'll drop a stream marker here. This is going to be The Witcher 3, Part 60. Pat 60. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. I have to rearrange my desktop layout a little bit here quickly, just in case anything crazy happens with Questing for Glory. Hey, have a good night, Dad. Take care of yourself. Thanks for hanging out. Don't worry, I'll be up until 1 a.m. and we get an update from Arizona and potentially Nevada. I remember when CD Projekt Red could put out video games on time? I do kind of miss the recap that used to play, but that was all main story stuff. Might have to get myself some chips and salsa in a little bit. Bringing about DSamp's favorite noise, me crumbling bags of chips.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
So it looks like our rogue vampire is into toys.
No dust mark. I moved this here recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
Examine? No, use it. Geralt, ride the hobby horse. Damn. That'd have been neat.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys. Attic, let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around. Detloff van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down.
My legs
and
is
let
so
rats feed on
thick.
her. We shall flay the skin.
I'm getting a chonky boy.
Yet you can save her.
Oh, it's all good.
Travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you
Oh,
have it.
damn.
Proof positive Detlav killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Who's Renawed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Very suspicious.
Never meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him the time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will.
I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlav grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlav's anger could frighten anyone off. Though most who see it get no chance.
Kind of feel bad for Detloff,
Detloff had
but at
trouble
the same
letting go,
point,
accepting that she'd left him.
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing?
And Detlav is so much more emotional than most humans.
Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. Somebody fixed this recently.
I find these puppets rather disturbing.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently. Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renowed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though. Tools were used recently. Detloff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really, now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. Not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
All right, let's see what his targets were.
Slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count Delacroix.
Detloff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detloff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazaire ink. And not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detloff's innocence, clearly.
Actually, it is. Detloff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
This is going to be a tricky legal battle.
But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detloff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detloff?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
All right, don't get slaughtered.
The Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detloff and I both.
Hey, I got a level. Sick. Yo, it's a strumpet. What up?
Hey there, handsome. Any takers? Last call, then I head home.
Put some clothes on. All right, time to talk to the Duchess. This is not Dark Souls.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon.
Oh, fuck off, Baldy.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
I'll kick
At
your
last,
ass.
Witcher.
We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or
Yeah,
arm
you
yourself
act
with
like it's
amber
that
garlic
easy.
And drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against
Yeah, I'm
him.
just gonna tell this guy to
You
fuck
have not
off.
seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
I just told you.
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure.
Exactly,
Smells of
Sharky.
blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention.
Dude, it's literally my job. Why are you questioning me?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead,
Yo, can I just punch this dude in the mouth?
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help
Oh
him.
god, this
No
lady's
one
so
else should
nitpicky.
die. That's most important. As long as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You
Do I
may
know
be right.
anything? Yeah, they're probably somewhat
Do you
rich.
know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Uh-oh, babe, we're calling the sommelier.
Wine is sacred. Here
Yeah,
there is
we're
no
gonna get the
such
wine
thing as
snob out to figure out the drop of wine that's on
or
this paper.
stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sarre Tour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revel, especially and
Big
exclusively for the
Any
Ducal
hummers in
table.
chat?
Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace,
Ducal
what you
hiney.
propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision.
Aw, shit.
We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip.
What do you mean incognito? I'm a fucking witcher.
Obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
What did I tell you earlier
Witcher, are you
today?
ready?
I said it.
ready to go.
I fucking said it.
Excellent.
Everyone's
Give
like,
me a
what do you
moment.
mean? I was
must
like,
don
I
something
said
more
it.
Appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Yeah, I'm looking. Both of us look like dickheads, and she looks literally as suspicious as possible. What how is this incognito?
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire. Go, go.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this.
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank
we
you.
happened by.
You saved our lives.
Hooray!
You're welcome.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Revello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the wine was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know.
Yeah, I guess we'll fucking find out. Where's the wine?
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are...
We're not here to get boozed up. We're here to investigate.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
We're hunting some wine.
Came to see you. Got some questions.
Asking all them questions. Asking all them questions. Bubba. Asking all them questions. Making statements.
He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
It is now my favorite time of the night.
San Real.
Snack time!
To it.
One might say only I do.
Not like you
Yeah,
make the wine all
Gypsy
alone.
salsa.
At least a dozen others work here.
Are you having a stroke?
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become San Real. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes San Real. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison, guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace, how am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's
She's
gained access to
kind of
someone.
annoying, but she got a
Someone
cute
who
butt.
should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is this San Real stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, witch.
Dude finna start looking for a new job.
We shall wait here, Master Fabricio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
All right, let's take a look at this big old dusty tome.
Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is, barreling. Everything lines up at first glance, neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
Ervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
That was a joke.
Got Pomino over here.
All right, I gotta go upstairs. Oh, bugger tub.
San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Oh, excuse me.
San Real. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Come on, get out of the way. Finally.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. This one's full too.
This one is full.
This one's full too. Full.
Come on.
This one's full too. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start. Ready.
Step aside.
Just wails the tap right in. I love how it just magically appears.
So,
Those hints of spice. Distinctive. This is San Real.
Home Slice just fucking wails it in there.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio, let's see what he has to say about it.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Maybe. Maybe he can have his head. Who knows?
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sonreal. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous.
Oh, look, greed again.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything if you agree to show me mercy.
Who do you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sonreal. He was to serve as intermediary.
It's just wine, dog. It ain't that good.
Name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How do you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Okay, and?
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High
Damn.
treason the charge.
She gonna straight kill this dude.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Cintrian Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Yo, let's go.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal.
Why do I have a feeling he's not really going to care about the signal?
Relax. Now we wait.
The waiting game.
Our favorite vintner.
Who are these knobs?
It's not him.
Yo, the boys showed up. What up? What up? Fucking oops. I forgot the barrels explode and do amazing amounts of damage. All right, round 2. Boom. That was it.
Is it just me?
It's just still on fire.
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions.
Now we're bros.
A moment. I was wrong about you.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Not at all surprised. Expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
The master's eye fattens the calf. You're beginning to understand that, I see. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions.
Yo, Analyze. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Yo, thank you for the 26 entire months, man. That's almost an entire year.
Do the honors.
Oh yeah, we've been chilling like this for like 2 months now. Oh, you know, we tried to get some Near Automata going tonight. We got 2 runs out of Prologue out of 3 total attempts.
You're none's lover.
Wait,
And we've been just really busting down on that.
he needed.
I
can think of several
oh,
other ways.
now you have been well.
I'm
We're working our way
certain
through the end of Witcher 3 here. We're on the last DLC. A little bit of main story left.
What?
And then on Wednesdays, we'll start doing some Hades. And then once we finish that, probably P4G. Working on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I hear ya.
Usually only take measures like that as a last resort, but in this case, think I can make an exception.
Do as you deem fit.
Hope things have been going
It's
well
all
for you.
yours.
And you're
Captain,
staying safe.
have your
Yeah,
men
Hades
find
is
me a
really
strong
fun.
rope. Kinda won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Yeah, I've been
Stop
enjoying it.
screaming.
Hades is pretty
Save your
neat.
strength.
Pretty quick, pretty fun.
Ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Who hired you?
He'll kill me!
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
The Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this caper. That's what.
You been working on anything fun or anything like that?
Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
He's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's
Gaming
mind for
analysis.
kidnapping and blackmail.
Nice,
Might
dude.
just
That
handle
an entire
things
film
right.
studio? That's really dope.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the
Over the
blackmailer.
past few months, if you noticed, I've increased our audio quality here.
Need to find the Cintrian,
I'm really
whether
smoothed
or
out
not
some
he's
layouts
responsible
and
for the murders.
just gameplay
Even if none of it's
pretty
his doing,
nicely,
he can
if I
still
do say
know
so
what
myself. I
blackmailers
also
are
have been
doing.
pushing a lot of
Besides, it's one thing to
archival
know you
footage to the
killings,
YouTube.
Other thing entirely, and just
Yeah,
as
I went a little
important
bit
is why they-
overkill with it, but I like the way I
Someone's
sound.
coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Don't care. Down to business. You learn anything?
I will start at the beginning. The port warehouse where the wine was delivered. We identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, fairy.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
We gotta grab the Centurion. So I have a PV6BT mixer with a Fethead and a Shure SM7B.
Surround the establishment. Not a mouse.
They are pricey, but they are
Out
well
of the
worth it.
question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Plus, I have a few simple effects if I need them.
crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
Yeah, we worked on integrating some closed captioning.
Geralt.
I moved myself over to a
In
virtual
that sort of
avatar as
company,
well.
The Witcher could use my help.
Just a little bit more uniform.
event gonna be
Less
held?
people prying into the things that I don't want pried into. Plus, if Shelby wants to lay down and watch TV and not wear pants, she can totally get away with it. Dude, a good setup is so worth it. We also have a Pod HD 500X for when I want to play guitar on stream too, and it works pretty darn well. No comment.
I should double the patrols, just in case. Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
He actually has pants. They are red. No, he definitely got pants.
Do you know the colors I would see on the Duchy's banners?
Oh, I gotta meet. Yeah, I gotta put clothes on for the soiree. You know what that means. Time to get fancy. No, he's not. I just cut that guy right in literal fucking half.
We'll teach you discipline.
Time to fix my damn weapons.
The blade. Put it away.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
The strumpets are out tonight. I like her purple hat. I like your hat.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
All right, I'm moving along then. I probably should have fast traveled.
Quite the fragrant whiff. What is the pheasant?
What's up, Pierre?
Welcome back to our northern dandy.
All just
I'm
Some Beauclair trousers. Gotta drop this stuff off in the loot bin.
thanks.
ever your servant, sir.
If you want to buy your own doublet, I know a guy. Just hope you have a lot of money. He's gonna steal that dude's shit. Fuck him.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oof, dreadful.
Why not just own a ballista? And then you can launch projectiles.
Keep calm.
Nice tune.
Exactly. Knock, knock. It's me. Here to take your money.
Greetings.
What do you...
I don't know why I have so much shit that's heavy. Fucking weird. And I definitely have stuff I can sell. It's just I have a lot of heavy stuff. It's probably all the armor. Yeah. An entire second armor set's probably like insanely heavy. There we go. 21,000.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Just like attach a fucking harpoon gun to your car for people that cut you off.
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
I thoroughly endorse this idea for its hilarity.
Come in. Our artists have truly
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
And drop some of the shit off the house. Put some steel cable on the back of that bitch and let her go. The entire front of the car dips forward a little bit. So I have to do an inventory sweep soon. Yeah, having 12 hammerheads ain't gonna help me there. Okay. Now I have a good idea of why my inventory is so heavy. I got 80 pounds to fuck with though, so that's not bad. Thankfully it hasn't been too terrible for me, to be really honest. And I am quite the bit of a pack rat.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Yeah, you can get the Grandmaster versions here.
I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. My, Geralt. Not bad at all. And you've even a mask. Just not the kind required.
Huh?
They're a little different, the ones Mandragora members wear. I've brought you one. Put it on.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
That's okay, I have shoved my swords in my butt. Now I got butt swords.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed.
With all the jumping and running Geralt does, it's like just as bad as Noctis.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of art.
Okay, can I buy more stuff for my place?
The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly,
He is one tough
Cecilia
cookie,
has
man.
sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti.
Visual illusions. Interesting.
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but...
Alright, Clue Boy. What you got?
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri Orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the
At least I know what an orchid looks like.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Centrian.
I'm pretty sure that Dandelion and Palmer are the same person.
Do you fear taking a bath?
Consider yourself greeted.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. Faithful, customer to canvas.
Good folk, yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you are not at all.
Silence. The artist must focus. Scarlet, crimson oxblood.
I have to express my inner artist really quickly. You know, I fucked up. I should have drawn a big old dork.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
It's art, Mom.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And
Post it on Etsy. You got it.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
What's up, Kyuki?
And defiance.
Look, if there's some dude that can paint with his wiener and make millions of dollars a year, I have promise.
Your muttering speaks volumes.
I shall go.
Such talent. Exceptional, true. Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame he didn't come.
needs a reminder. That's not what it is.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
So what's been going on with you Night Sprites? How are you?
Preferred hooch of artists.
God, it's so true. It hurts. Ooh, my.
That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. We've been working way too much, but that's okay. We got questing for glory this week. I've been doing my darndest to moderate as much as I can while still trying maintaining a decent streaming schedule. Nier Automata has been actually going pretty darn well.
Brings good luck.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Wenches will be wenches.
What if he doesn't come? He'll definitely.
I gotta figure out when I'm gonna do the 15 all hunts run as well.
Blah, blah, blah. Pretentious. I was prepared for all sorts of criticism, but pretentious. So much time I spent polishing that one.
Dude, it's really been awesome. We did almost 2,500 bucks during 15. Oh.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
It's a nice painting.
To your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
Yeah, you can stream this game on Twitch.
The stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious.
What am I getting a nude
such
painting of
proposition.
yourself?
I've always longed to paint her such.
Bubba, you wanna a portrait of yourself naked?
I think you may still get your chance.
Okay, what about if I got one with my ding ding hanging out?
We came here
Just
to meet
just like a
you
little ding.
specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Centrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian Noble. Ah! You must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move.
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Put some water
Really
on
like to talk
tea
to
here.
him. What did he look like?
But glad you made it through,
Like
Kooky.
many here, tall, dark.
Caught us on the
blonde.
casual end of the stream.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment.
Yeah, I'm interested to where this is going because the plot line kind of blew up a little bit on this one.
You must leave.
Bless you,
now.
Andor.
It must be someone famous.
Apparently, I need refreshment.
Exceptional.
The thirst is real, apparently.
To meet him. It's a shame.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Do take care, Jim. Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
Looks like it held a flask of perfume. Gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs
Yeah.
in the air. Let's follow it.
Yeah, it's gone pretty deep. Just all the way around the outside, I assume.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems somewhat
And through the door. Yeah, I did all the side quests, so basically the main storyline is all I have left.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'll just sing.
I'd recognize recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh. Not so loud. We are here incognito. On stage.
Yo, we got an inside man.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask.
It's the man from Sintra.
The foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Which one's that?
Quickly, upstairs.
Oh, is that the one with, is that Blood and Stone? Or Heart of Stone? Bubba?
That must be Cecilia.
Oh my fucking god, she fucking did. She fucking did.
We're too late.
He slit
Who did
her
it?
throat.
Probably the guy from Sintra. Tall, dark hair, broad-shouldered, speaks with a sort of a drawl.
Noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms
Oh,
me.
word?
I shall alert Oriana.
Yeah, because I remember
Once.
doing
She
the
should bring her
the
spy
quest line
recruits.
for Olgierd.
Split up.
Was it Olgierd von whatever?
Fine.
That was pretty
Go after
interesting.
that
Pretty
girl.
damn
I shall
challenging,
fetch her.
though. Yeah, the closed caption bot tries its best. Sometimes it gets me into a lot of trouble. Yo, I hope there's money in here. Who shoves a can... I'm not even going to ask how a candelabra fit in there. But it is 11:05. I'm gonna take a quick break here. I gotta make some tea.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
And let me see if my Be Right Back screen is set up for this. Is it? It is. Cool. I'll be right back. Later. we're back. That was a quick one. All right. Let's get back into it. We're making some good progress tonight.
Tore down the door, made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Must have climbed this ladder.
Sneaky ass ladder there.
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Blood stains. Sconce is bent. Smeared
God
with blood.
damn.
Someone try to grab it.
The hell this man do?
Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out. Fall out.
I'll take all these wonderful things.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
I'll steal it. Yo, Dub. Yeah, thank you for the biddies, homie. How is you tonight, man?
Key in sight.
Hope you're having a terrific night. I'm just waiting on my tea to steep.
Looks like.
And thank you for throwing some biddies to your favorite Twitcher. We are doing all right, man. We had a great run at Questing for Glory last night. I'm excited I have my first donation shift tomorrow. And then I have some hosting on Saturday.
Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace.
Yeah, we won't get an answer by tonight. I don't think so. Unless Georgia decides they want to announce, but I'm pretty sure PA is gonna turn green. Yeah, we talked about it at length earlier today, and thankfully it's calmed down. I can only reiterate the same point so many times.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Some mango green and honeybush rooibos. There's still one thing I haven't investigated?
Empty inkwell. Knocked over.
No, there's still a little bit of honeybush left.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
Well, how are you otherwise, brother? How are things going? How are the runs going? How's life?
Struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the
My
window.
hair is getting so long.
Killed them. Jewel's still here, though. So our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker.
Oh, who's she?
Yes?
Indeed,
She cute.
this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
Oh, that's the lady that owns the place.
But I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions came last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always
It's beautiful detail in the outfit, too. That's one thing I've really enjoyed is the amount of detail that's been paid attention to the outfits in this game. Absolutely beautiful.
I'll alert the staff.
Excuse my Fozzie the Bear voice.
Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything in full detail.
I don't know. It was a cartoon character, I think. Isn't that the Waka Waka Waka?
I caught him red-handed.
Oh, you know
attempting
it
to
is,
burn,
Dub.
Rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife.
Yeah, I gotta push 15 a little bit harder, I think.
I knocked the weapon.
And
out
near
of his hand
Automata, we're
and
gonna
pushed
PB
him
again very
hard.
soon.
Fell out of the window.
Just so.
Like really soon.
Claimed the man was trying to
I've been working on prologue, and we took 2 or 3 runs today out of prologue, and pretty decently.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it many years ago from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it.
Yeah, 125.48, 14th. I have a feeling our next PB, if we can get it to stack together, it's probably going to be like a low 125, maybe even a high 124.
Faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the Lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is...
Yes, it can.
Our next lead, perhaps.
And in Mississippi, of all places.
Oriana.
In Oregon, it can follow that up with a meth sandwich.
You'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out, he, failed.
Hoping that it can help lessen the drug pandemic we have in the country and get people who need treatment the ability to seek it.
What this is about, just as I expect not to be
Yes, they did.
about it again.
I think medical.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana.
Yeah, same with Mississippi. It was a pretty big margin.
You must excuse
Same thing with changing their state flag too. New Jersey's had medical marijuana for, God, I want to say almost 8 or 9 years, but like they restricted it. Like only 5 people in the state could get it. It was very strange.
Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
Yeah, realistically it is. We have it in this state too.
Sienna might be among the schemers.
Yeah, Colorado's been doing really well with recreational as well. It's amazing the tax revenue it generates.
I've not seen her since.
The story's getting pretty tricky.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Sienna was...
Oh, she was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No.
Yep, got rid of the old fucking stars and bars and replaced it with a magnolia.
By the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt,
Yeah, it was changed overwhelmingly, like 62 to 38, I think.
Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth, isolated.
Which in elections is pretty big margin.
Couldn't have had it easy, Sienna.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt
Yep,
pain,
welcome
though she
to
masked this with
welcome to
confidence
luxury
and
taxes.
She could also be cruel at
Well,
times.
technically it's an
I
excise
recall one
tax.
such situation. She persuaded
Baba.
Cedric the Coolbert that she could see the future in her dreams.
Yeah, Mad Toots over here.
And Cedric's
Tootosaurus
brother
Rex.
was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush.
Yeah, me too, and I think Mississippi realized that. So, no matter what happens, the positive things that we can learn from this election is that, by and large, most of the country is getting slightly more progressive.
Stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed
Like,
two
if Mississippi is
lives
willing to change their flags and look into legalizing medical marijuana, that's a pretty big step. 'Cause that's like
In the end,
as deep
they
south
forced
as
her
it
to leave
gets.
the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Oregon again leading the charge too. They decriminalized pretty much every drug as long as it's like personal use.
I recall her always being rather.
I mean,
possessive,
Oregon also has
throwing jealous fits
physician-assisted
if I had something
suicide
she
too, and they were like the
You're
first
his
place to
older
adopt
sisters.
it.
Rivalry.
True.
It's pretty
suppose
darn
I'm doing
south.
as good as
Mississippi
I
gets
could.
pretty backwater,
There are times I miss that very much.
and Louisiana's a lot more liberal
The
than people
wine,
think too.
Its theft was the first clue. That's
They're a more
very much
tolerant
like her.
society down there.
She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen or recovered.
A fallen princess satisfying whims.
Yeah, Louisiana got Nolans.
You must go to
I like that it
Dunwoody,
knows
and if
Nolans.
Siana is there, you must find her.
Just
No
like
matter what she
Merlin
did,
got
she
Balmore.
is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form.
I can just say Balmore and it just immediately changes it. What? People from Baltimore call it that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to
Ball
sister.
so hard, motherfuckers trying to find me.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce.
In other news, Kanye West conceded the election and says he's going to try in 2024. I sure fucking hope not.
My very dear friend, Detlef van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire.
Holy
We are
shit,
lending
there
our
he is.
combined resources to the witch's hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why
God
are you here at
damn,
the
dude.
Youngs?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for ages, literally.
Is she a vampire too?
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too, even that you are friends.
He got something like 20 or 30,000 votes. 50,000 votes. Don't forget, every year Mickey Mouse gets like 800.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis.
Yeah, I remember Harambe. Harambe almost got 1%.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear.
I've noticed that a lot of people from like New York and New Jersey intrinsically don't like Trump, like if they've ever had to deal with him or any of his properties or anything like that.
It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster?
I really don't think, as much as I really dislike
Despite what you might have heard,
politicians,
Elrond
I
every
do
monster
think that is
sees
a realm left more towards people that actually know what they're doing and how the government works.
What a monster might have to say to
We
you.
literally just tried it for the past 4 years and it has not been very good.
For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing, though at times there is no choice when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Alright, I like Detloff.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends.
Hey, I'm
If I
trying to
understand you
remain
correctly,
more neutral than usual.
monster, then kill it.
If possible,
Yeah, I was figuring. I'm not sure. Like
Enough about the witcher
you're
trade
from a
for
bit
now.
further up
Regis
north.
mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
let me go. Wanna help Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
Oh, this is awkward.
An exceptional conversation.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I fucking love Anthony Bourdain. That man is my hero, and I miss him every day.
Exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlef believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
He was a fucking great man, and I learned so many life lessons from him.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based
Just my constant willingness to try new food, try new things, go new places, and put myself in awkward situations. All Bourdain inspired, baby.
Be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detlef, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must...
Yeah, I gotta tell Waka.
I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detlef here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detlef. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detlef.
Yeah, dude, I'm always very forward facing. I don't like having people question like what I may or may not be about. I have my private side, but you know, my public face is pretty well known.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace.
Yes, Dub.
Always a pleasure.
I thank you for
Yes,
your help.
Yondor.
It's been
Oh, I'm
invaluable.
sorry. Was I talking too loud and I
Geralt,
woke
listen
you up?
up.
I apologize. I'm so sorry. Like how he gets up, stretches, and then walks away. What a fucking turd you are, Ondor. What are you, getting up and going to graze and then fall back asleep?
You have exceptional friends. This Detlef...
My opinions are so hard to find. I know we're lying, dude. I'm like a fucking cardboard box.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither
I mean,
did
to be
I.
fair, Titus is an idiot most of the run, but he does
How about
understand
we
certain
out for a
things.
romantic stroll? I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the Saône Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight.
Captain de
We
la
shall storm the
Tour.
castle together.
De la Tour de France. Like disco lemonade.
Ow!
Ha ha.
By the prophet's wounds. A witcher.
Reginald dog. Not to
Hey, I need to get to level 51.
Oh,
Ha ha ha! Shelby's out here killing foxes because she needs meat and Genshin. How are you tonight, young Reliant? Hope things are going well for you. Yo, damn, dude. Fucking Rainbow Police. She's got a fucking horrid bowl cup, but damn, she can toot that tooter. Do-ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. I would recommend sleeping. What are you so fucking worried about?
No guardsmen yet.
I will say this is
So
delicious.
eager, are you? The mill, then. We shall discuss the assault inside.
Nah. Which one? Oh, no, it's Ruibos. Drinking green tea at fucking 11:30 at night. I won't sleep.
See, you already prepared a plan.
Mango green
Walk me through
Ruibos.
it.
We have two objectives. To find her illustrious
Nah.
highness's sister and capture the man who blackmailed the vampire. Duntine is a modest complex. Several old buildings, a high wall around them. At the
This
center
late at
of the
night?
enclosure
Nah.
stands an imposing keep, restored not long past by the elderly knight of the castle, Roderick. We mean to strike here, through the main gate, then secure the area in front of the keep by storm.
How many men defend Duntine, you know?
Roderick maintains a team of knights for defense. They are no army, but they could number several dozen. Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Centrion's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides. You draw the defenders, keep them busy. I'll sneak in the back way, find the women, make sure they come to no harm. I'll vault over the wall.
Yeah, oolong's best done after meals.
That puts you at great risk, but I sense you will handle it well. Let us go.
Yes, yes.
So it begins.
Quick! We grab Roderick's
Yeah.
horses and we bolt. We won't vault far if the boys out front don't hold.
Not so fast. Little change of plans.
Oh, alright, I guess. Alright, looks like we got some serious fighting going on here. That dude with the bow and arrow can go get fucked. Why won't it let me eat anything? What the hell?
Not good.
Unless it's just not showing the buff. Wow, these dudes hit hard. Oh, I'm not in my armor, that's why. Like, bro, why am I, like, dying? Bro, come on. Fuck out of here.
Roderick sent them to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
This is so weird. Why can I not eat my food? No, I use both of those. Ah. God damn it. My controller's being a little funky. All right, let's see what we got going on.
I see no ducals along the road. They must bloody bots. What was that?
Hurry with those
Trying
crates.
to escape.
But be careful if you drop any.
Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on.
Kill. Sound him. Sound kill.
How about that dude just faces down fire? Yo, take care, Corvex. Thank you for hanging out, man. It was awesome seeing you yesterday at the run as well. Super appreciate the support. I hope everything has been going super well for you.
Go on, lads. Beat the bum pitcher. I shall show you, rogue.
Yeah, Roderick of Duntine. Bro, you got cut in half.
Mercy.
Hey, it's all good. Just being there and talking about it and knowing that those resources exist are awesome.
I knew. Shouldn't have let them under my roof.
Where's the hostage? The woman.
Why did you kill the hostages?
I know nothing about a hostage. must be the handiwork of my guests.
Why did you kill the hostages?
Where are they now?
Shoutouts to Helicopter Showdown.
There's someone with them. Woman
Of course.
and a whole pile of
Peck. Old.
Where is she? In the keep too?
Yes. What?
Here, press it against the wound. Should staunch the bleeding.
I think.
Yeah, you're welcome. I got some false teeth. That boy needs therapy. What? Why is it Apparently Condor likes catnip now and has completely lost his fucking mind. Exactly, dude. And that's the best way you can help build events like that. You know? I've actually undertaken a charity marathon myself before. It is a lot of work. But, you know, it can definitely give you the ability to learn how they work, help out, etc., etc.
Last chance. Yield.
That harlot got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Uh-oh, Detloff is here. Or Regis. Oh. Someone just got a gut shot. It's Detloff. And Regis. Howdy, boys.
Need to get into the keep. They shall pay for everything.
Holy shit, dude. You fucking monsters. That dude ain't got a fucking head. Detlab. Whoa. We just did Questing for Glory, and the one I ran was Maluthon. We raised money for Malu for some of his legal fees and such. Yeah, I know they're vampires, but that's pretty fucking brutal.
We thought you could use our help, so Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
Yo, fuck it. I like Detloff. This dude's cool. I don't care about the rich people. Eat the rich. Oh.
Renna. Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I feel like she's full of shit. She's got a nice booty, though. Why does everyone in this game have a nice butt?
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Bless Andor.
Ran into Roderick. Done time.
I want to watch Blade now.
Where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen Saint-Réal.
What's your point?
Yo, what up, Suntop?
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Detloff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Renna's not her real name. This is Sienna, and Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
Do I know Andy Milonakis? Yes. Do you know that his John Stamos is currently stuck in a tree?
But it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Cintrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sian had gotten from her father as a child.
Okay, let's just say I've known Andy Milonakis, not personally, but known of Andy Milonakis for like almost 20 years now. Oh, she gonna fucking die. Is this Andy Milonakis related news? Roughly.
You will come to Teshumudna and explain all. If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days.
Yeah, he's generally makes no sense.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it?
It's all good.
Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Yeah, you fucking better.
After what he just...
You don't know Detlef like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Conscience gets to you now?
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
My favorite version of Andy Milonakis is when fucking he was in a rap group with Riff Raff and Dirt Nasty.
Find her.
Your Grace.
Sienna, it's true. It's you. Sister, dear, what have you gotten yourself into?
So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You
Three Loco with
I
Diplo.
understand. I promise.
Was it in
Promise we
1980?
shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past.
What? No. Three Loco was around, I want to say like 2010 or 11 at the earliest. They were signed to Mad Decent Records, which is based out of Philly. Has artists like
You have my thanks.
Diplo,
I cannot
A-Track,
believe my
Duck Sauce.
sister was so near the whole time.
Oh god, I forgot about that song.
Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Yo, what up, Turkey?
Roderick got duped and...
Oh, you know, just chilling, dude, just chilling.
Vampire.
Yeah, dude, that's a
Were
classic.
you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Sienna blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
Yo, that's awesome. Like,
He was a tool.
I don't know too much about him, but I know he's struggled with a lot of weird shit in his
You're
life.
mistaken. You must.
And it's good to see that he's
Cannot be true.
come back to some kind
Your
of
Grace,
balance and assembly.
I know this vampire, and
What? You know him?
Geralt is a very handsome man. I like him with his long, silver flowing hair. That's gonna be me in like 40
Same
years.
who so recently sat at my table and told me of Nazaire.
Hopefully a bit less scarred, though.
Is there anything else?
I don't think
you
I'd look good
would
with a
like to
facial
mention?
scar. Bubba, what
A
you think?
dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire?
I mean, to be fair, Geralt's face kind of looks like a, I don't know, like an old saggy ball sack.
Sienna.
Like
If
all
she doesn't show
veiny
up to
and
meet him
shit.
By an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace,
Yeah,
we have 3 days
I mean,
to
he done seen
Not a
some
word.
stuff.
You have 3 days to bring me his head.
I still think Dirt Nasty has
No
such a
more
great
vampires.
great fucking verse in Nito.
The beast.
I still whip it like Devo because my dick's short and fat like Danny DeVito.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Yeah, didn't he spend like 3 months in Japan or something without being able to, like, without speaking Japanese and just kind of like trying to figure it out?
Highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even.
Oh, he's a massive clown. I follow him on Instagram and he has this like weird, like he'll go to like a Walmart and just start filming people and make up names for them.
You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast
Fucking. Let me see if I can find some of them.
Sensation I feel. Ever. Mutations, remember?
Yes, of course. The excuse you resort to whenever you'd rather not talk about something.
Observant of you. So let's change the subject.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
Fucking Bixby Sarajevo.
My boy Bixby Sarajevo.
Fucking Talladega Daramani. Bixby Bonaducci. Ignacio. Oh, I already did this guy. Fucking Turnbuckle Tascadera. Fucking Bumpy Barrievo.
I shall spill even more blood. Yours.
I don't know why that shit just fucking makes me laugh.
I repeat for the last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire.
Yeah, this ain't gonna go well.
Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
I'm hopeful we can get to Japan in a couple months. I really am.
Where is Detlef?
Working on it.
We're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
Fine, you can fucking die for all I care. Your wine tastes like fucking swill.
Are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil.
There's a Buddhist temple a block and a half from where we're staying.
Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the Bachu to it. All within an hour.
Speaking of the rest of like the Andy Milanakis and Dirt Nasty crew, I'm glad that I was never really a fan of Riff Raff at all. Still, I'm really not, but I'm glad he appears to have got himself pretty decently clean and is starting to take care of himself. I mean, it's not cool to watch someone just lose their mind to just being fucked up all the time.
Allow me to point out certain subtle but essential differences between a higher vampire and a fox, or game in general.
What? Hey. Yeah, we're gonna try and find a Shinto shrine.
Truly. Like the ones between a pathetic quip and a treasonous offense. Watch your words, Witcher. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Do I have to fight all these people?
It seems Siana tricked Detlef, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Yeah, exactly. Hey, imagine that, building a community via streaming that, you know, helps you and your community get better.
They protected the city, kept the La Tour defense to square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost.
Damn it.
God damn it, now I have to kill Detloff. I don't want to kill Detloff. This is all your fault, lady. Maybe if you weren't such a big ol' C word. I'm not touching that.
If it's war this Detlef wants, it's war he shall have.
All right, you can fight it yourself.
This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you.
Oh, it's Titty hanging out. It's Bruxa. I be getting bitches in my blue tuxedo, neato, like a giraffe in a Speedo. What's up, Sonny? K Pasa Mijo. It's really crazy to think where those guys started as well. Because Riff Raff was on the VH1 show, G's to Gents, I think. Simon Rex started in, like, I think he was in one of, like, the really shitty Scary Movie movies. Andy Milonakis was just some weird dude on the internet that ended up getting a show on MTV. Yeah, dude, drinking can get you into fucking trouble. Oh yeah, you gotta take care of your homies.
Someone failed to appear as summoned. Detlef making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to
Yeah,
make some serious
neato.
plans of our
I'm
own
being
now.
up the block like
It's gone
Steven
too far, damn
Seagal.
it. Gotta find him. Stop him. Question is how.
Yeah, but I hope you're doing well, Turkey. Hopefully life is keeping it easy for you.
There is a certain
Hopefully you ain't too busy.
dangerous, mind you, way
Is your weight loss journey still on track? I know it's tough to do in a pandemic when we have nothing to do.
Go on then. Let me hear it.
in due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all,
Really? What's it down to?
fulfill Detlef's demand.
I know it was getting stupid low.
Really want to free Sienna? Hand her over to Detlef? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know, but Detlef is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet.
Damn, dude. That's absurd.
So say I agree to this, because I might. Still no chance Anna Henrietta will.
I do not recall ever suggesting we ask her permission.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Sienna won't get hurt? Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
All right.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Sienna's being held.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien.
Yeah.
Just treats him like a
It's been a rough
lapdog.
year for everybody.
Close most times.
Even if you're rich.
Might know
Even if
something
you're
more.
famous.
There, you see.
It's been a rough year for everybody.
Bravo.
I trust I've dispelled.
Not so fast.
We're not done talking.
How would I go about luring Detloff out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Toussaint is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Detloff will be forced to appear.
So this unseen
Too
elder,
spoopy? It's not too
convince him to
spoopy.
Summon Detloff.
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance.
Hold on. Yeah, I love that though. Like I mentioned earlier, the outfits in this game, the attention to detail that's paid on them is absurdly good.
Unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer or fight him.
You know what I would opt for? Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Detlaff? There's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Detloff. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now,
Crazy as the plan seems.
You won't make me beg.
Slow down. Not promising a thing.
Of course. Many
hands make work light. Yo, so we teaming up with this dude and fighting our way through the city?
hurry. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
You think so? He seemed battle-hardened. More than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans, not monsters.
Oh, I'm punching this dude. That's not gonna work.
Never thought lesser vampires would eat a higher vampire's commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Detloff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll continue attacking until he orders them to come down.
No camera.
Until he dies.
What is it with you and that cheese grater? I swear. I guess she just lit herself on fire. It's like a vampire type thing. Look it up. Bruxa. B-R-U-X-A. Yo, Regis, thanks for the help, bro. Neato. Bad, 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 bad. But he got that fucking reach.
Need to look around. Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
They broke formation. Ran.
That's it. It's Damien's blow. He was wounded.
Let's go. Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
Stop, drop, and roll, homie. Stop, drop, and roll. No, alright, guess you're gonna burn to death.
Barricade put up in the street.
Pointless. That's no obstacle to a vampire.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them. Show me what you got.
How kind of you to assist by doing nothing. I am almost pinned in the corner. Oh, I got a double dick down of disgustingness here. Damn, that's not the fucking place to be.
Need to look around. Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death after. Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. They broke formation. Ran.
That's it. It's Damien's blow. He was wounded.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean the PS5 is supposed to be out in a few days, but they already sent out controllers and stuff.
Care to come back?
Yeah, it comes out what, the 11th or the 12th, I think.
What are our orders? Speak!
I don't... It's slaughter. Climate soon. Watch my stand.
get somewhere?
Very much so. Now be kind enough to step aside.
Chaos in the city. Know what's going on?
Yeah, I'm not worried. There's
It's
next
rather
year.
irritating.
Need to see you.
Oh, I'll get a PS5 next year. About a year from now, they'll release like an updated Pro version.
My. It seems my dear Regis needs to be reprimanded. He's become rather indiscreet. And you, there are simpler ways to commit suicide. A number of bridges you could jump off, for instance.
Just want to talk to him.
Just want to talk to him.
Lovely. He'll rend your head from your neck, make shreds of you before you can open your mouth.
Let me worry about that. Willing to
Yo,
do
what
it
up,
or
Brighton?
I too would
How you
prefer
doing
the city
tonight?
calmed, but to reveal so dear a secret to a witcher. Know what? Come with me. I must tend to a certain matter. Then we'll talk.
Oriana, I don't have time for that. Folk are dying
And I'm about to mount my horse, so either ride with me or finish this moving monologue alone.
Damn it. Fine. Where are we going?
Not far. You see, I maintain a kind of shelter. I've heard the birds whisper. They claim a terrible things happened there. Under the present circumstances, I must treat...
Can't complain, can't complain. Alright, so it looks like we're leaving the city quickly. Hopefully Regis is fine. Hopefully I didn't balls this up too much.
Must cost a small fortune maintaining this place.
What can I do? I have a weakness for children.
Meaning?
Meaning that I... Wait. Smell that?
Blood.
That's a dead child.
Anno!
Wicked and Divine, how was it?
Anno!
Please.
What happened? Where's Arno? Speak.
You watching Waiting?
Monster will come.
Hey Bishop, I invented my own penis showing game.
Easy, little man. You're safe now.
I was so scared. So scared.
Of what? You can tell us. Take your time.
I woke up because of the bells. Then the screams. I pulled the quilt over my head so I wouldn't hear. But they were so loud. And something began pounding on the roof. Boom, boom, louder and louder. Then Uncle Arno came and said, "Sit quiet, real quiet. Shh, shh, and you'll be all right."
The whole son abandoned them, left them, and ran away.
Arnaud, Arnaud.
Guardian. He ran the orphanage with his wife for a generous fee. I don't see them, can't hear or smell them either. They fled, left the children behind as bait.
Uncle Arno told us to be quiet as mice, and the monster wouldn't come, but it did. It came.
What happened then?
Bartes, Neve, Mora, and some others. They ran out. My sister Anna and me. We hid right here in the room. But Anna, she began to cry.
Yo, have a good night, Sam. Good luck tomorrow. You got this shit, homie.
Shh, shh. Held her long.
mean to say you...
Drop it. Think I know enough.
As do I. Something killed my children. I'll stay with the boy. He shouldn't be left alone again. You track down this scum. Bring me its head and I'll help you with the unseen.
Fine.
Let's see if we can find a lead.
Excellent. Go on, get to work. Come, little one. I'll sing to you. Wolves asleep in midst the trees, bats all a-swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
Bitch. This is so. Is anyone familiar with the movie Waiting? Dude, the introduction to Bishop is one of the funniest fucking scenes in cinematic history, my opinion. Then I want you to imagine what life would be, what your life would be like if you were born blind. Yeah, it's on Netflix now. Speaking of Andy Milonakis. All right.
Paw prints. Bipedal beast. Walks hunched over. Blood hasn't even dried. Smells not blood. Need to investigate.
The second movie is by far not as good as the first.
Gunk. Is that venom? Narrows the list of suspects. Venom glands, long claws, a bloodsucker. Must be a Garcane, a pack leader, an alpha. Garcane's killing's a pleasure. Kid's just whet its appetite. Must have gone after the Guardians too. Garcane and wagon tracks merge. Wonder if the beast caught up. Roach. Faster.
Oh, the first is way better than it deserves to be. I don't think I ever watched the Max.
Drove off the road. Horses must have gotten spooked.
Oh boy.
Garcane caught up. Trail ends here. Need to look around. Shredded her, then licked up her blood. Every last drop. Garcane ate its fill here. Wounds are bad. They hold up nearby to digest. Didn't suffer long.
Okay, I am familiar with Aeon Flux. I don't remember Julie. That dude is very unhappy to see me. He's got testicles on his head.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle, bastard.
Maybe? We should have one against vampires. Yo, goddamn, he hit hard. Maybe it sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. Like paper. The goat. Is I don't remember. That was so long ago for me because I'm so old.
Move it.
Is it available on Netflix, Hulu, or anything else? Or do I have to track it down?
Go.
Ride my horse into the house. On YouTube? Alright. I'll put it on a queue. Well, to be fair, these orphans aren't going to need this food anymore because the orphans are dead. So, it's mine now. Good old Vimeo. Oh, she's a vampire too. That's what I figured.
Release him. Now.
I thought it would take you longer.
It will. Still not done. Got one more thing to tend to.
Well.
You. The orphanage. Your wine cellar, right? A larder for blood.
I never said I helped these children out of the kindness of my heart.
Go outside, little man, and lock the door behind you.
No, don't hurt her. Lady Oriana took care of us. She took us off the street, brought us sweets.
Nah, man, I'm gonna have to fucking kill her.
You see, Witcher, the world's not black and white. It's shades of all kinds.
Yo, what's up, Crispy Lemon Man?
Drank from the children, true, but never so much as to kill.
Yeah, me too. Kind of a weird thing. I don't think... Well, oh wait, we did hook up with that succubus at the beginning of the game.
Expect me to thank you for taking such good care of the orphans?
You care so much for their well-being. Amusing. How do young witches fare? How many survive your trials?
Don't change the subject. Not about to let you.
Then get to the point.
Did what you asked.
Yeah, it's
Children
just
slaughtered
about
the
time. We'll
worker
get out of this dialogue.
One of those summoned by Dettlaff. Probably supposed to attack the city. Children sent lured it here.
Yes, it carries quite a way. Its sweetness teases the nose, gets the mouth watering.
Unseen elder. Where'll I find him? Talk.
His lair lies west of the city, across the lake. Look for a cave near the shoreline, and this stone will open a hidden door.
Alright, so we have a stone for a hidden door for a magic key.
I visit the elder only when I absolutely must. You'll know why once you meet him.
Is he big and scary?
I'll come back for you one day. You realize that, right?
Then I shall keep an eye out for you.
Yep, nope. She thirsty. Alright, what time we got, Bubbers?
Slip a word to the birds, he said.
28. Alright. Geralt is a very attractive man.
You've met with Oriana?
Not well.
Oh. Did she not divulge?
No, she did. Also divulged her hunger for the blood of small children.
I admit I'd heard rumors, but preferred to lend them no credence.
Rather not talk about it. Caves west of town, other side of the lake. That's where we need to go.
I see. Well, I'm prepared to set out at any time, but...
Yeah, I know. You'd still prefer to free Sienna, for Dettlaff's sake.
For the sake of you both.
Oh, please. Orphanage, what happened there? His fault, plain and simple. City
to meet the unseen...
Fine. Have it your way. We'll free Sienna.
I've looked into it already.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I managed to convince Damien to help us. He claims...
A playroom? For children? What did the Duchess do? Lock her in a dollhouse?
Perhaps, I don't know. We must see for ourselves. Come.
Alright.
Here, the playroom. This door.
Alrighty, we are gonna call it a night here. It's 12:30. We did really well with Nier Automata tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with a shortened schedule. Hold on, I'll swap back to this or something so we can bring up the schedule. There we go. Tomorrow, we have Nier Automata. I'm probably just gonna do Nier Automata. And then I have a hosting or a donation tracking shift